This one might get kind of gross. Today we're talking about piercings with seasonal allergies. So I get asked this question all the time. Should I even get a nose piercing if I have seasonal allergies? I mean, you're wiping your nose. Is it even going to heal? Well, the simple answer is yes, but it's all about the timing. You really want to wait till those allergies are pretty much over with and find the best season to where you can heal up that nose piercing. Nostrils, high nostrils, and septums don't take that terribly long to heal up. So the key here is to find the right window of time to heal up your piercing so it can be ready to go for the next allergy season. Couple little tips and tricks for you. Now, during the allergy season, your nose might get a little irritated, and there's ways to keep that irritation down. Number one is if you're wearing a ring in your nostril, sometimes changing to a stud so there's not as much movement will help keep the redness away from your nostril piercing and also avoid those piercing bumps. Now, another thing to keep in mind is sometimes when we do the initial piercing, we're going to put an oversized post in there. So if the jewelry is way too long and you're trying to blow your nose and it's pinching or hurting the inside, sometimes getting a slightly shorter post can actually help quite a bit. And vice versa. If you've already downsized and you have a short, tight piece of jewelry in there and you're blowing your nose and it starts swelling up and the gem's getting sucked in there, put the longer piece back in there. Seasonal allergies affect everyone differently, so you need to be careful and be aware of how your body's reacting to them. The next subject we're going to talk about here is the Krustees or boogers. Now, the thing is when you're blowing your nose, there's going to be an excess of boogers basically stuck to your jewelry. Sometimes it's going to really build up, sometimes it doesn't. Now, if you have some sort of a nostril screw in there, a nostril L, or more surface on the inside where boogers are sticking to it, you need to get them off. They can keep building up, and the more they build up, the more surface area they create for more boogers to get onto. So I've had people come in before where the whole inside is completely coated. I can't even see the jewelry. So don't let it get to that point. Use that wound wash spray, let it soak, wipe them off with a paper towel. If you need to do this a couple times, get your jewelry clean. So coming back full circle, should you get the piercing? Yes, it's really not that big of a deal. Everyone deals with their allergies in a slightly different way. Mine might even be worse than most people's. I deal with allergies, I have sinus problems, and see, I have hollow plugs in my nose. If I'm not careful, I will get snot going all across my cheek. It gets pretty gross. So I make sure I completely cover up, and I also check to make sure everything's clean before I leave the restroom. So it's easy to deal with. I have probably the worst case scenario, and you don't hear me complaining. So do you have problems with allergies, issues with your piercings? Let us know in the comments. So if you enjoy videos like this, make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and of course, keep putting holes in your body. We'll see you all in the next video. Boogers.